I'd like to share a story with you, first of all. Just recently, I was working with one of the students from a training course. And it was a break. He told me, Nick, do you know what we have in our hands? It's like we have equipment. We have the laptops, we have the phones. We can do a lot with this. And then I told him, wait a minute. With those equipment you have, you need the information on how to use them. Minus that, they're useless. He said, if I go back to my community right now, my friends will see me, I have the ideas in my head, and I can see change, even though it's 1 week into training. And Gideon, keep up the good work. That attitude will drive you to greater change. Because it's all about attitude and passion that you have to instill into our youth. You'll teach them how to use equipment. But once they go back, they might just drop it. Like once someone asked a youth, if I give you a laptop and a phone, what will you do with it? This young man said, I'll take my phone, I'll call my girlfriend, and I'll use the laptop to upload photos onto Facebook so that the girls can see me. And that's not the right idea that we want to instill into the future of Africa. So information and empowerment, it's a very major thing that we have to instill into the future of our youth. There's a way we can use ICT, information and communication technology, to practice how to practice development and change. Because we have a small gap between developed world and the developing countries. It's the digital divide. And how do we narrow that gap? By using internet as a tool. Teach this young man how to make money using these two devices. Because most people use internet to Facebook, to Skype with the people. So once we bridge that, we've narrowed down something very important, the difference between developed and developing countries. Let me take an example of the iDEOS phone. It has so much cool features. So many. How many people agree with me? You've used the phones. Do you know you can use that phone to make money? Just like that. But you have to teach someone how to use it. The benefits. So, internet as a tool is another important aspect. The future we are moving to right now, we are moving to a future where people will be working from remote locations, from the comfort zones of your houses. And I'd like to appreciate what ANU is doing right now with the BPO codes, because already that's what you're doing. You're teaching the youth how to make revenues, how to generate revenue. Once you know how to do, how to freelance, let me use the word freelancing. Sit in the house, you have your internet connectivity, you have your laptop, you have your phone. You can log into some accounts, do some work, and earn. So as a youth who is not employed, won't that be a good thing? What Voices of Africa does in conjunction with Spark, using the same gadgets, adding Spark into it, it's just massive. Massive. Because you'll be teaching the youth to empower the community. Using what? Using information. It's one key thing that the community will benefit from. Because, let's take an example. Someone wants to know how to fish farm, how to manage a fish pond. He comes to this park. and it gets all the information. You can use Spark as an information center in the community. Without using the internet, they have all the information there. And it can be used as a source of communication between one Spark in this community and another Spark in another community, interlinked. It's another good aspect that the communities can develop. So combine the two, the BPO, the youth who's earning money from the house, and this other youth who's empowering his community using information and communication for development, merges together. This is a great change, and I'd like to thank you all for this hour.